Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Enhanced Vanilla Minecraft. I am sitting in here with a pillager. He can't shoot me because the arrow apparently goes directly through my body and sinks into the water, and I'm basically just waiting for this guy to break his bow. Also, the animation of him squinting to shoot is super good. Like, the fresh animations are just so on point. Anyway, thank you so much for all the positive feedback on the series. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm having super fun playing it, and we're gonna get to some more shenanigans today. In between episodes, I have added a few things to our iron farm. Mainly, I added another cell, and then realized it isn't working, and I'm trying out a thing with a clock and raising the zombie up, but you can see all of these boxes here, right? So the green box is the golem spawning area, and all the golems can spawn in this area, which is totally fine. You see one spawn, but not the other. Now, like, I think the cells have reversed now. And the issue is with these white boxes. So these have a golem detection radius, and it means that those two villagers, or those 6 villagers, detect when one of the golems spawns, and it's in the golem spawning area in this white box. And they say, ooh, a golem just spawned. We don't need to spawn another golem. So what I'm thinking is, if we get this pillager to break his boat, he's not going to be able to shoot me, but he will still follow me. I can name tag him. I don't have to worry about daylight, sunlight, or whatever. I can just toss him in. And those guys have a 15 block radius of panicking the villagers, which I think is going to be enough to separate these two golem spawning boxes. And I think right now what I will do is I will move the villagers back. I will kill the zombie and just move him back as much as I can to separate these two boxes. I made the pillager break his bow, so he is now bowless, and he's just like a wandering trader kind of thing. He is not gonna hurt me, he doesn't want to hurt the villagers, he just panics the villagers, which you will see happen very shortly here. And I have the boxes far enough apart for all of the golem detection radius that we get 2 golems. There we go. And we just need a clock to raise this guy up. I don't know if it's going to work with the soul sand and the water, whereas I don't have to have a clock. I have not tried it. I could try it. It wouldn't take me too long to try that. But yeah, for now it works with the clock. And they spawn the golems as fast as they can because they have to reset like 900 or so ticks, I think it takes for them to reset. So I have the clock perfectly timed pretty much that when they reach 0, he raises up, or a few seconds before that, and then they panic, spawn 2 golems, and we get double the iron now. Down here by our storage area, I have set up 2 crafters. One is turning iron ingots into iron blocks. The other one is turning bone meal that is made with this composter with the poppies that we get into bone blocks. So we get a steady supply of very, very slow bone meal, but over time, it's going to create a bunch more bone meal, and if we upgrade the farm, it's going to make even more. But I think for now, I'm going to leave it at 2 cells. I got them working. We spawn 2 golems every time, and that is it. I'm just going to leave the clock as is. Just clean up the rails and everything, and we have a 2 golem spawning iron farm. I think that's going to be plenty for what we need for right now. And later on, once we get an ocean monument cleared out and everything, we'll build a proper, like, 4-cell iron farm. I think that will be plenty. Also, if you want to know how to turn these guys on and off, what you can do is you can do /script load AI tracker. You do that. And then you go /AI tracker villager iron golem spawning. And you click that, and then you can see all the boxes. So we see the boxes from these villagers over here and the boxes there and there. And you can see all the numbers when they're detecting a golem or they're not detecting a golem. And I believe you can do AI tracker clear to just clear all the things, and it's nice and normal. I have a plan for what I want to do next, and that is to go into the nether and go get some more wither skeleton skulls. I got one off camera by killing, I think, a total of 8 wither skeletons. Just as I was flying looking for the bastions, I saw some wither skeletons in the fortresses that I passed, and I'm gonna go into the nether and see if we can find a fortress in a soul sand valley. I'm just gonna go fly around and see if I can find one. Hey! Ooh, ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Found another bastion on the way. A brute just nearly killed me, but that's okay. I got a pick step disc. I managed to find actually 2 nether fortresses. One here and one here. Ow. Guest, can you not reach me from so far away, please? Just like super far away. Bye. But I do see wither skeletons, so we're gonna go and see if we can get some skulls and maybe even some templates from the chests as well. Hey, I got a skull. Whee! Hey, I got a 3rd skull. Yay, that's a beacon. Since I've traveled so far, I might spend a bit more time here. The spawns are really good. And I can just probably get another beacon at least. Hey, number 4. Number 5. Hey, number 6. Do we go for another one? Do I need 3 beacons right now? I mean, I can. It's gonna be great. And it didn't take me that long. Let me go. Let's see if I go into a semi-safe space. Wither skeleton, 68 for 6. So that's 1 every 10 kills-ish, which is not bad. Number 7. Number 8. Hey, number 9. There we go. There's still a few more here. And I'll just finish them off, and then we can head back home. I think I'll take the quick way back. I'm pretty sure we can ender pearl into this block. Ooh. Oh, I might need a ladder, actually. I think I found a spot. Yep, there we go. Haha. We're on the roof. Okay, I'll put a waypoint here, because here we can break some bedrock and get access to the fortress down below. And that should be good. We have a waypoint. I can just follow this line here. I don't think I ever listened to the pick step. To kill the withers, I have come to the end and we're just gonna cheese them in the bedrock. I have set up some obsidian. We can just now run away a little bit so we don't get damaged too much by the explosion, and that should be good. There we go. 1 nether star. Number 2. And that is number 3. We got the projectile head and 3 withers heads. I don't know how many wither heads there are, but there's a few, I think. And I don't know which one makes the cool whooshing noise that they've been using on Hermitcraft. Or at least Ren has for his door. We can now craft our 3 beacons. There we go. I have decided to clear out this ocean monument. And one thing that would truly help to clear it out is a conduit. A conduit requires 8 nautilus shells. The nautilus shell has a 3% chance to spawn with a drowned. So I could go, make it nighttime, and go into rivers and try and find drowned with nautilus shells, but triggering the 3% chance is going to take a while. And I could spend like 2 hours hunting for those. And why not spend those 2 hours of potential hunting to build a super simple drown farm? I recorded a replay mod thing. I recorded a time lapse of me building that drown farm. And then I realized when I went to edit the time lapse that it recorded around 5 hours of footage. And I wasn't filming for 5 hours. I was AFK as well. And it kind of is super laggy for me to edit that. And the drown farm I have actually torn down yesterday because it was really, really bad. Like I got 4 nautilus shells or something from the entire thing. And even those 2 I got from just building the farm by killing the drown that spawned while I was building everything. And then Halo logged on and I asked him if he has any nautilus shells and he had some. So I got them from him.
Hello.
Hello. You said you have some thingamabobs I can have?
Yeah, down here. Come to the dungeon. Right here. Above the...
Awesome. I will take... just so that I have 8. I need 1 conduit thing. Thank you very much. We can now actually craft the conduit, and we need some prismarine, which I do have somewhere. Right here. I think if we place it here... it's gonna do its thing. It's not gonna be the maximum power. I think for maximum powerness, we need to do this and this. And now we should have the... actually, no, and this. And that. think now it should be max power. But we have conduit power. I don't know if it's the max range. We'll see. But I'll go swim up to the top again. I think this was the exit. And we can just start draining. I recorded a time lapse for me emptying this. And then I log on later on in the day. And I see Pimmy starting to build his base. And it is a huge giant platform that he's going to transform into an island. And it's protruding very close to this ocean monument. And I'm not too phased about him building a giant island. Like, it's going to be really cool once it's done. And I don't want our bases to be this close together. So we're just going to move. We're going to move to this ocean monument right over here. It's going to be in between Halo's place and Pimmy's place. And we're going to be able to see each other's progress really quickly. I don't want to go to that one because that one's further away from this base. And I think it's going to be super good, super nice. And I believe we should just go and drain it now. And that's a specific reason why I didn't show you any of the draining of this one, because we're going to go drain another one. And I will show you then. We're going to just quickly empty out this room right here so we can have a little bit of work area. There we go. The first thing that I want to do is set up a beacon, and we're going to go just all the way down through the monument, directly straight down in this 4 blocks, because we have 3 beacons, eventually 4 possibly, and if not more later. But I'm just going to go directly down like this. And the guardians are going to be a little bit annoying, but what I can do is block off the water. There we go. And I'm just going to go down to bedrock and set up the beacons way over there, because they have an infinite vertical range, but they do not have an infinite downward range. So I have to set them up as low as I possibly can to get all the effects all the way up through all of the chunks, basically. We're going to set the beacons to haste 2. I think regen and speed, and some strength for now, for battling the guardians inside. And we have a mod on the server that allows us to instant mine deep slate if you have a netherite pickaxe, and efficiency 2, which should just be in vanilla. Like, you add a block that has a higher hardness than stone, and you add a tool that has a high, not really a higher mining speed, but a higher progression level than a diamond pickaxe, and you don't combine those two, it's just a missed opportunity, Mojang. I am sorry. You should have done that. Now that we have an empty monument, I decided to move all of our items over, and I also set up a 8 furnace super smelter with no redstone whatsoever except for 2 hopper minecarts, or 4 hopper minecarts even, and I also set up an automatic lava maker thingy-madoohickey, because with carpet mod, we have a dispenser with buckets used on a cauldron or powered on a cauldron. When the cauldron is full of lava, it can bucket the lava and put it into this chest. So over time, we're going to get a very slow input of lava. I can set up multiples of these if I wanted to. I'm also gonna go in between episodes into a creative world and see if I can get like a tileable version of this, and then I can just put, I don't know, 8 of them in a row or something, and that will be a little bit more lava production. But the furnace array is super simple. You input your fuel here. We currently don't have enough lava to fill up the chest there, but it's filling up the minecarts as well. And then the input for the items is over there on top, and I can kind of, if I try, I can reach the chest there, but I might just add some ladders or something on the edge to reach the chest up there. But it's 8 furnaces. It's gonna smelt a little bit faster than the 2 that we were using before. But we are now officially moved away from the island, so Pimmy can do his thing. He has been making a giant platform above the island, as you saw before, and he's gonna make an amazing base. I know it. Anyway, that is gonna have to do it for today's episode. I'm really hoping you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to smash the like button and do all the things that you do with the comments, with the subscriptions, with all of that good stuff. And you can support me on Patreon if you want to join me here on this very server. There's only been 3 patrons currently playing, so it would be lovely if more people joined. So patreon.com/Fikibreaker. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Come join us and have some fun. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.